do you see much in the way of, brands that, any commonality with brands that rise, that become that start as insurgent brands or digitally native or whatever, that succeed versus maybe some that don't? Is there any
Mm,
common threads with or themes with those types of stories?
mm, mm. So, in the one that, as an example of that, just to draw learning from that, recently I wrote about on the in the Brandgym blog is, you look at the Oatly example, which is phenomenally, successful, and some of the learning from that is I think first of all is driving distinctiveness through the whole of that mix. So having a distinctive proposition, highly distinctive visual identity, distinctive communication. So really, standing out from that standpoint and driving it through the whole of the marketing mix, and that therefore enabling you to get more bang for your buck. So when you do start to put in any marketing support, that support is going to be a lot more effective. Um, and then the second thing, which is often less written about because it's less cool, is how that smart they were with distribution as a builder. So starting off by distributing in coffee shops, they had a distinctive product. They had a thing called the barista product that they designed to work really well with coffee, lattes and flat whites. So that was another source of distinctiveness, was the product, and then the channel. Starting off in that channel, actually creating learning, creating a lot of noise, creating a lot of recommendation. That was another key driver. So the combination of distinctiveness and distribution, those two working together, is really what sets apart, the insurgent brands that grow and those that don't. And then the third thing, I think distinctiveness and distribution underpinned by relevance, because you can get an insurgent brand that is very highly differentiated, but the differentiation can actually be the enemy of relevance. So
Interesting.
if you push differentiation to its extreme, you'll have a single consumer. If you're super, super differentiated, whereas, if you look at Oatly compared to other dairy alternative brands, I mean, they had obviously had a point of difference in the fact that it was oat rather than oat milk, rather than soya milk. That is a point of difference. But beyond that, it didn't. Did it taste radically different and completely different? Was its packaging format radically different from other dairy? No. What it was highly distinctive, and it was highly relevant. Um, and their smart thing, their shift they made, was moving away from being a very niche brand focused on health benefits to actually targeting people who were interested in an alternative to dairy for both health reasons but also for environmental reasons. So tapping into that whole sustainability side of dairy alternatives. So that sort of combination. So finding something that's relevant to a big group, to a potentially a very big group of people. And not becoming an insurgent brand that's super niched. That's the other thing that I think is key.